in an ancient temple in South India, Krishna is on his altar with his flute and a sweet smiling face, and he had a very nice relation with one of the devotees there who was a sweeper, sweeping the temple. So now once the sweeper goes to Krishna and says, I pity you sometime. So Krishna says, why is that? So he said, don't you get tired? You're all the time standing in one position. You don't even get to sit or sleep or take rest. Look at me. I work whole day. I clean the temple. But at the end, I do take rest. But you don't have any rest. You simply stand there. So then he said, my Lord, if you allow, I would like to serve you. So Krishna says, how is that? So he says, why not we just exchange places for a day and then you go and take rest? So Krishna says that can be done, provided the condition is that you don't do anything except just stand there in my place. Don't make any decisions. Don't do anything. The sweeper says, well, anyway, you are talking as if you do a lot of things. What do? You anyway stand there, with your flute. I'll also do the same thing. So Krishna says, mind that condition. Okay, don't do anything. Promise, I don't do anything. So then the day arrives and they change places. And now the sweeper is standing there like this. So then one very rich man comes to the temple. So he looks at the Lord and he's like praying, and then after praying, he just opens his money purse and takes out 2 crisp notes of 2,000 rupees, puts them in the hundi, and then he's just joining his hands in a prayerful mood. But then what happens, his money purse, which is full of, cash money, he just forgets it near the hundi and he leaves. Now the second man comes there, he's a very poor man, just takes out few coins, a rupee coin and a 2 rupee coin, and puts it in the hundi. And in a very prayerful mood, he's telling the Lord, my Lord, we have nothing to eat at home, haven't eaten for several days. Oh, please bless us, please take care, please protect my family. And then after the prayer is over, when he just opens his eyes, he sees there the money purse, the rich man's money purse. And then he just takes it as if it's Krishna's blessings. So he just looks here and there, doesn't find anybody claiming it, he takes the purse and walks away. And then after some time, a sailor walks in. The sailor is in a very prayerful mood and he's been there for like a half an hour or so praying, I'm going for sailing today. I don't know when I'll be back. Please take care of my family. Please see that the ship sails well. The waves don't give us trouble. He's just praying and praying. And after some time, he sees the rich man walks there with the police, or he's all there with the policeman, and he's like, somebody in the temple must have taken my money purse, but the temple is empty. There is nobody except the sailor. So then he just says, oh, this man must have taken my money purse. Now the sailor is defending, I haven't touched, I don't know, I have no idea, but nobody's listening to him, and they just want to arrest him. Now at this time, our duplicate Bhagavan, who's become Krishna for the day, he says, enough is enough. I can't tolerate injustice. After all, I'm Bhagavan. So he immediately says, stop everybody. He hasn't taken anything. Let me tell you who has taken. So then he clarifies. You see that poor man who had just gone, he must be on the way. He has taken the purse and the sailor has not taken. So now the things get sorted out. So that day evening after Sandhya Arati, when they again exchange places back, so Krishna is asking the sweeper, so how was your day? The sailor says, oh, it's tiring. I had to sort out so many issues. And Krishna is like, sort out issues? I guess we had an agreement that you won't do anything. He said, no, but I had to, there was an injustice happening. And then he explains the whole thing to Krishna. And then Krishna is like putting his hand on the head and like, why did you do that? And then the sweeper is like, what's wrong? And then Krishna says, look, I had planned it. Everything was my plan. So he says, how is your plan in this? So he says, look, the rich man who came there and offered me some service, he's supposed to die within a couple of days. He's going to meet an accident. Now, he hasn't done much good karma in this life. So I really wanted that his money to be utilized by that poor man who had no food to eat, so that he accumulates some good karma before he, goes and meets Chitragupta. And this poor man, if he hadn't gotten the money today, he and his family will die out of starvation. So I wanted to help him because he's been praying to me a couple of months now. So I wanted to give him some money and place him nicely. And now this sailor, I had made an arrangement that he gets arrested because if he would have go on sailing tonight, his ship is going to sink. So when he just puts this all out, oh, the sweeper is amazed. Oh my Lord, you have such intricate planning. Who goes where? What happens to whom? So why I said this story today is, we're talking about karma. And if we understand, Krishna has already coded everybody's life, what's going to happen, when, who, how. Yeah, we do have a certain independence where we can decide, but the consequences are